I just got a notification for this post that I made actually like over a year ago on this YouTuber's page, Elliot Scott. He's a dating coach. And so I got a notification that someone else had like commented on the thread, and this post got like 1.5 like K likes, and it got a lot of like positive feedback, and a lot of people agreed with it. And I basically said, I commented on his video and I said I left because I deserve better, because he was treating me like an option. And so that's basically what I said. But so I got a notification about it, and I looked at it, and people are still commenting on it and still having like conversations and just talking about it and stuff. And someone's pulling up next to me, so it's really weird that they're probably like, what the heck is she doing? And she's like talking to herself, but whatever. Let me finish my story. So I made this post, and I basically commented on this guy's dating app called Elliot Scott. He's a dating coach on YouTube. You should definitely check out his channel. I'll link it down below for you guys, and I'll link like the video that I commented on. And so basically I commented and I said he was treating me like an option, so I deserve better, so I left him, or like something like that along those lines. But it got a lot of like positive feedback, and a lot of people resonated with the comment, obviously, because yeah, you mean, who wants to be treated like an option, right? So I was just reading through the comments, and it got a lot of like people saying, yeah girl, like that I've been through that, I know what you mean. And then of course there's someone like having a whole argument on there, but that was kind of bound to happen. But anyways, people always want to argue about something or find something to argue about. And yeah, so but it's so crazy. I reason why I brought this up, because it's so crazy to think how much can change in a year. Like, I wrote that a year ago, and obviously I was going back and forth with the person who is about the post is about, and I was going back and forth with them, and and obviously I really cared about this person, and but they didn't really care about me the way I cared about them. And I realized in life, you have to realize that sometimes people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And someone really close to me told me that, and that's something that's really stuck with me. And I always like think back to that, because I'm like, in the moment sometimes we fail to realize that we want a certain thing to happen, and then when it doesn't happen, we get down on ourselves, or we think to ourselves like, what's wrong with me? I'm not good enough. But then you have to realize that maybe in the grand scheme of things, you weren't meant to be with that person, or God has someone better for you, in store for you. So don't ever lower your standards for anyone, no matter what. Like, don't ever do that, because life is too short. You should be with someone who you really care about, and obviously they really care about you too. Like, relationships are a two-way street, and not they shouldn't be a one-way thing. So you have to remember that, and that's so important to remember. Oh, sorry, I was getting distracted. There's like an accident or something. But yeah, don't ever lower your standards. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. And so it took me a really long time to realize that and get over that person. But I am grateful for the time that I spent with that person, and I don't hold any grudges against anyone. I don't have any like animosity or bad blood with anyone, and I'm grateful for the time that we spent. And there was a time that we made each other happy, and you kind of have to like remember that when relationships don't work out, think about the good. Don't so much focus on the bad, and sometimes good can come from a bad experience. And life is all about growing and learning and becoming the best version of yourself. And you have to realize in life that not everyone is for you, and not everyone is gonna be there for you all the time. And obviously they're not, sometimes people aren't meant to be in your life forever. So you have to kind of remember that, and just be grateful for the memories and the moments that you shared with that person, and kind of, and what they taught you about yourself. And just hope that you taught them something in the process as well, and they learned something from you. And that's what life is all about. Life is about growing and exploring and trying new things, and becoming the best version of yourself, and living out your purpose and the life that you envision for yourself. And I think it's easy to have that like victim mentality and say, oh, woe is me. But I realized that nothing's gonna be handed to you on a silver platter. Like, some people have that in their life. They've just been handed things. But this life is tough. You have to work for things. You have to focus on your vision and what you want for your life, and don't let other people bring you down, and make you think that you can't do something, because ultimately you can do anything that you put your mind to. You just have to have a plan and set goals, and just ultimately act on whatever you want in your life, because it's not going to come just naturally. Like, it's not just going to come like be there. Like, for example, with my YouTube channel, it's a slow process to growth unless you have some following already established, or you, like I said, you already have like a high following or whatever. But if you don't, the growth is very slow. I remember when I think it was just a year ago, I had like 17, yeah, I had like 17 followers on YouTube, and now I have 94 followers, I believe. But it's very slow, and I realized with YouTube, it is not easy, it is hard. But nothing worth having like should come easy in life, if that makes sense. Like, nothing, I forget what the saying is, but you gotta work hard for what you want, and don't let anyone like diminish what you want, like your dreams in your life. Like, don't ever let anyone say you can't do something. I mean, like I said in my other video, just make sure you're not hindering on someone else's goals and dreams and their visions and their life to get what you want. But you have to follow your dreams, and life is short. But I just wanted to mention that to you guys and share that with you guys. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I really want to focus on success, talking about success. I also want to talk about relationships and dating. I have a whole array of different things I want to talk about on my channel, but I don't want it to just be one specific thing. But I'm super excited about my channel. I'm super excited about like the growth and just this whole YouTube journey, and I definitely want to do more with it. And I'm super excited about what's to come, and I hope you guys are too. And I'm so happy to have you guys along for the ride. And this is it's a learning process, because there's no book, no rule book. I mean, people have tips and tricks, but there's no rule book to life, and there's no rule book to success. So there's no one way to success. You kind of have to, everyone has a different path depending on what you want to do with your life. So I wanted to just touch on that. It's like a little mini rant, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!